Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Hannah. In today's video I will be trying out and testing. It's newish to... Actually, I don't know if it's new. It looks newish because it's newish to Superdrug. It was originally launched in Boots. It's not an old foundation, it's a new one-ish. But we'll be testing and reviewing the new Maybelline New York Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Lightweight Protective Makeup Foundation. So if you want to see what my thoughts are on this foundation, then please stay tuned. So I grabbed this from Superdrug. Superdrug sent me an email yesterday and was like, oh, well, it was a couple of days from when this video goes up, and was like, oh, hi Hannah, because of my Superdrug card, I hadn't used it in a long time because I hadn't been Superdrug in a long time, so they're like, oh, we miss you, so here you go, here's 50% off cosmetics. So I thought it would be excluding any offers, but Maybelline had like 2 for $12, and then like Revlon had like buy one get one half price. So I got this foundation for like £3 instead of £10.99. I know it retails for £10.99 in the UK. I don't know how much that is in dollars for the US, but yeah, I grabbed this for about £3. I was like, I've seen so many people ask me on my Instagram, I've had hundreds of messages, people saying, I'd love you to review this, I'd love you to review this, I'd love you to review this. So I have grabbed it. I don't know if it's in the right shade. I did grab the shade that I would be in the Fit Me, which was 220 Natural Beige. So they're the exact same shade and number, so I'm guessing they tried to make sure that all their foundations are similarly matched, which makes sense, because if you're in the same brand, you don't want different names and different shades. I got the shade 220 Natural Beige, which I think will be a good match. So it is a full coverage lightweight protective makeup foundation, SPF 50, which is amazing, broad spectrum and anti-pollution. And what else does it have in it? I'm just going to read out the quotes and claims for you.
The benefits on Superdrug, it says, makeup meets skincare with a new all-in-one protective makeup, SPF 50 full coverage enriched with antioxidants, vitamin E, vitamin B3 and biocellin. Helps to form a protective shield against pollution, dermatologically tested, suitable for sensitive skin, non-comedogenic, doesn't clog pores, clinically tested to lock in moisture, best suited for normal to dry skin types, coverage full with a lightweight feel, finish, flawless natural looking skin, benefits SPF 50, broad spectrum and anti-pollution, and there are 20 shades.
So far I'm liking the look of it. I love, you guys know, a full coverage foundation. I am starting to like light coverages, which is a shocker, but I do love a full coverage foundation. I like that it's got SPF 50 for you guys that I'm hoping it's going to be lightweight so it won't look cakey in the summer, and it will provide me with some protection against the sun. It comes with 20 shades, which I'm loving. It's non-comedogenic, which is lovely because it won't clog your pores, so you can probably wear this without a primer. What else is there? It's natural looking, which I love. So it's full coverage, lightweight and natural looking, which I'm absolutely loving. I'm quickly going to prime. I'm going to add like a little bit of an illuminating layer underneath. I will be using the Huda Beauty Nymph. I've been loving this. I look really like, I've got a bit of pigmentation right now. I don't know why. I think I'm a bit red and I'm a bit like puff-eyed. So yeah, I'm going to sort that all out and then come back to you to apply the foundation. I've applied my Huda Beauty Nymph. It is a little bit difficult to blend, but it doesn't matter because we're going to put foundation on the top. So that is all cool. So now I'm just going to go in and grab the Dream Urban Cover. I like the whole name, and apparently this is supposed to be a dupe for the It Cosmetics foundation. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to dot a little bit of this on my skin. Oh, it's very lightweight. I thought it was going to be a bit thicker in coverage, but it's not. It's really, really lightweight, which is nice. It's definitely watery. It's very thin, so like you're not going to expect like a thicker consistency. I really like I like the consistency of it already. Like it's really, I can feel it's definitely going to be lightweight. It's definitely going to be lightweight. So I'm just going to grab my sponge and we're going to start blending this in. I'm liking the match. The match is really, really nice. I did a good match there. Not complaining, not complaining. I'm definitely getting a coverage. Like, I'm definitely getting a coverage. I'm not like, where's the coverage? And it's covered the Nymph glow up lovely, but it's still allowed that luminosity to come through, which I've tried Nymph with other foundations. This isn't a Nymph review, but I've tried Nymph with other foundations, and some of the foundations it just doesn't come through with. So I have to apply it on top as well. But this one, it's covering, but it's, oh wow. I've just looked myself up in the mirror and I'm like, in person, this looks so much better than on camera. It smells really fresh. It doesn't really have a smell to it. So I'm happy about that. And I feel like I haven't got anything on my face. I can feel the Nymph body glow, because I'm guessing that's actually supposed to be for body. I know it is, but she used it as a face as a primer. but this is definitely a covering. It's covering, I should say. That's definitely covering. So it's all blended in. I even think I put a bit too much on, not because it's feeling thick or anything like that. I feel that you'd only need a little squeeze and it would cover. I don't know if you can tell, besides from that little spot that I've got there, I've been getting them on my nose. It's weird. I think if you try and take away the luminosity, I don't think that's helped with having that ideal feel, but I don't think it's claiming to be illuminating, but this is giving me a really beautiful finish. Like, great match, I think. What do you guys think? I think it's a great match. I love it. It's definitely not sunk into my pores. It's not accentuated my pores. It's dry. It's very natural. Obviously, I've got that nymph underneath, so it's giving that luminosity, but it feels lovely. It doesn't feel heavy. It hasn't clung to anywhere. My skin just looks really healthy. If the It Cosmetics is anything like this, I'm gonna love it. If you've tried this, let me know if it's similar to the It Cosmetics. Let me know if you want me to try the It Cosmetics CC cream, but this is beautiful. Obviously we're gonna wear it a bit more throughout the day. I'm gonna do the rest of my face, come back to you guys and give my final thoughts as I usually would, but so far it feels nice. It's not like clung to anywhere. If I show you, it looks really nice on. It doesn't, I do think for an oily skin, unless you have like powder, I don't know if this would pick up on oils, but for dry skin and normal combination, you will love this. So yeah, I'm gonna wear this throughout the day, do the rest of my base, come back to you guys, let you know my final thoughts. Okay, so I am back. I've done the rest of my face. I've chilled for a little while. If you want to see this full look, head over to my Instagram. It should be up. I did try a new product as well. But yeah, so far I am really impressed with the foundation. I don't know what you guys think. Looks really good. I have got some luxury products as well, but this foundation is a dream. It is a dream. It's definitely, it's so like, it's full coverage, but it's lightweight, so it looks like my skin. Do you know what I mean? It looks like my skin. Like, it's definitely like, it's not clung to any dry patches. It's very smooth and really radiant on the skin. It's very natural looking. It doesn't have a shine. Obviously I've got a highlighter on and I've got a highlighter underneath my foundation, but it doesn't have an added shine. It's really lovely on the skin. It's buildable. Creams apply beautifully on top. Like, I was worried that applying the cream it would separate, but I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like, it just looks really lovely on the skin. What do you guys think? Have you tried this foundation? What are your thoughts of the foundation? I am pleasantly really pleased with it. So yeah, I am really feeling it. I think for $10.99 as well, wow. Like, I get why it's a little bit more expensive than, I know the Superstay is very similar. This does remind me of the Superstay, but the Superstay is a little bit thicker. But this one is lovely, so I can't really complain with it. If you want to see my Superstay review, it'll be up. It's already up on my channel like a good year ago. But yeah, this is a lovely one as well. I'm loving it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's covered really well. I've got no faults of its own. It's definitely, I will say, I'm going to be completely honest, it's definitely become, like, I know I've only used it once, and obviously I've had this on for a few hours now, so I know how it feels on my skin. And I know people say, oh, it's good to wear foundation for a few days and let you know. The reason why I don't do that is because how my skin works, I know how my skin works. How it works is if a foundation straight off after a few hours doesn't work for my skin, it won't work again. So if it looks good on my skin firsthand, that is honestly, and I'm not being big-headed, that is how it will always look on my skin. So I know from first impressions, if it's going to be a bit creasy, then, which it hasn't at all, then it will be like that all the time. It's not, my skin for some reason just, my first impressions are literally how it will feel on my skin every time I use it. And I knew that from when I started to do reviews. People were like, oh, could you give us like a few days time? I was like, there's no point, because it's exactly the same. And I proved it. I've even, people have asked me to show you them 3 days later when I've used the foundation. It's exactly the same. It feels exactly the same. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a massive thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. Also, if you are new here, I'd love if you could subscribe. I do loads of reviews. I've got a whole bunch of other Rimmel foundations, Revlon foundations, Maybelline foundations to try out, so it would mean the world if you could subscribe and click the notification bell. And yeah, I hope you guys, I have lipstick on my teeth, but who cares? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you loads. I hope you all take care and have a lovely day, afternoon, evening, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.